Hey guys, welcome to this week's OMG Tuesday. I just want to start out by saying that this was intended to be like, oh my god, I found like the world's most affordable contour palette. Let's try it and see if it works. And I'm sitting down, I have my receipt in front of me, and I'm looking at the receipt and I'm like, wait a second, how is that so expensive? And how did I not notice this? We're talking about the Essence Shape Your Face Contouring Palette. I want you immediately in your mind to think of Essence Cosmetics and think about how much you believe this palette would be. Because in my head, I was thinking $5 to $7, being that their lip liners are $1, their lipsticks are $2, their mascara is like $3. So I was thinking it was going to be very, very affordable, and I got really excited when I saw this because the colors look gorgeous. I really do love some of Essence's products, and when they do a good job, it will blow your mind. It's affordable, you'll reach for it a lot, you'll be really impressed that you found such a gem at an affordable price, and that's what I was hoping for with this. But my friends, this product, this 3-pan product, is $17.97. That's really up there. To me, that's more expensive than L'Oreal, that's more expensive than Maybelline, most other products that you would pick up at your typical drugstore. I know I have to purchase this at Ulta here in California, but in Seattle, you could find this at Fred Meyer in the drugstore section. So for drugstore, I'm like, why is this so expensive? Oh my God, maybe it's magic. That's what I'm holding on to. Maybe it is worth the money. We're about to see. I'm going to apply this and scoot you guys a little bit closer. We're going to see how it applies, if it's blotchy, if it's silky, if it blends well. But also I'm going to take you with me throughout my day and see how this product wears and see how many hours we can squeeze out of this palette that is more money than I initially thought. All right, so let's get to applying the product. So magically I have transformed and I have my lashes, my eye makeup, and my lips and face makeup on, but I have not put on any bronzer, any blush, or highlight, which is what we are about to do right now. We're taking this for a spin. I'm really kind of weirded out. I know I just went on and on and on about the price, but I'm hoping this is incredible. We're gonna start with the contour shade right here. I am taking a brush that I got from Sonia Kashuk that is from Target, that is fantastic and affordable. I'm just gonna pat in here. It's not picking up much. Swatching it, it's a little bit of a mess. I'm kind of terrified because I enjoy my makeup look right now, and this is either going to help it or make it worse. So I'm going to use this right underneath my cheekbone just to kind of contour, but I like to do a wider contour. I don't like a harsh stripe, so I almost use my contours right now as a bronzer as well. So let's just go in and see what happens. Not bad. It's actually not bad. I want to see what it looks like with my highlight and blush on, but that's not super choppy or a weird color. It's actually surprisingly quite nice. A tip for you guys out there, if you are going to be going into a contour and you are actually creating shape to the face, make sure that you have powdered your foundation underneath so that it doesn't skip or grab or pull. I have a lot of face powder on. I use the RCMA No Color Powder. I pressed it into the skin, and that's also helping all of this color to be really, really smooth. If I just went on wet foundation, it would be really choppy, it would be uneven, it would look streaky and patchy and all the things that you don't want. You can get away with putting on a contour or bronzer on top of a unpowdered foundation. If it has a little bit of a sheen to it and you're going for kind of an all-over glow, that can work. But if you're working with a matte product and sculpting, I would recommend powdering first. I'm going to kind of fan the color upward on my cheeks a little bit to do more of a bronzing effect. I'm going to take this Kat Von D number 40 brush, grab a little bit right on the tip, and be daring enough to try and contour my nose with this product. The problem with contouring your nose with a more warm toned contour is it can look a little bit red which I don't like. I like more of an ashy taupe type of an undertone in my powder contours. With cream contours, I do like them a little bit on the warm side, but I always put foundation and powder on top, so it kind of creates the illusion of it just being skin and a shadow. But powder on top that's too warm can be a slight issue. We're gonna try and make it work though. I wanna show you as an example, the powder that I have been contouring with the most is from Makeup Geek, and you can see how this is much more cool toned. This is Cool Fair. It's the shade Infidelity, and I believe these are around $10. So I just feel like the value right now, if I'm looking at the two of them, I use this almost every single day, even sometimes as eyeshadow. And this one is just so super, super warm. Let's try the blush. This is the number 20 palette, the Ready Set Pink. They do have a peach one, but I didn't see it there. I would have preferred the peach, but we're just gonna make this work. Wow, that is pigmented. I'm gonna dab a little bit on the back of my hand so I don't go totally crazy. And immediate thoughts, do we see how it's pulling a lot right here? It's not blending the way I normally like a blush to blend. I can make this work. You can make anything work if you have time and patience and blend things out and go slow, but this immediately is not really making me super happy. Ugh. Yeah, this is really tough to blend. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just ruined my makeup. Wow. This is like major pigmentation, but it does not want to move or mesh with the skin. And I have a really silky base going, so I am so surprised. Okay, so that is what it is. Let me share with you guys, if you ever run into the issue of, oh my gosh, holy cow, I just put on so much blush, what on earth do I do? You can dab it with a velour puff, but you can also go in with a colored powder. I prefer colored versus translucent because it's actually going to tone things down, and you can just kind of go on top of the blush. It's not going to take it away completely, but it will turn down the volume a little bit so it's maybe a little more tolerable. Now, this guy in the middle, that is chalky as all get out. I'm committed at this point, so I'm grabbing a fan brush and we're gonna hit the high points of the cheek. That just looks like dusty, white, chalky powder. I am rocking straight Neapolitan vibes right now. I got my chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. I don't think I like how this looks, you guys. So this is more of a straight powder with a sheen. It's not going to give you a lot of reflection as far as a highlight goes. Maybe kicking off bake or for setting the under eye area, it could be nice, but I just want more from my highlight, and this just looks powdery with like a tiny bit of a sheen. More like a satin eyeshadow versus a metallic eyeshadow. Here we have the finished makeup look using all three of the powder products. Let me zoom you guys back out and chat just a little bit more. Here's the deal, you guys. I just do not think on any planet that this is $18. I think that's a mistake. I feel like I'm gonna go online and kind of dig around and see if maybe that was a mistake, but I did look on the Ulta website. It does say it's $18 there or $17.95, and that just seems really crazy. Even for the packaging quality, you don't get a mirror. Just everything about it really is kind of disappointing. And I thought maybe I would find something for $5 that we could all be like, oh my gosh, it's so good, it's incredible, it's a cool big large palette that has your blush, contour, highlight, you know, high five. Everybody go out and buy this. But right now I'm just very disappointed. I don't exactly love how the highlight looks. I want more. I really am craving something more shimmery on the high points of my face right now, so that's throwing me off big time. The blush was super hard to blend. It is very pigmented, but very, very difficult to blend. The contour went on really nice. It was actually okay as far as blending. It's just super, super warm. So all in all, this is nothing that I would reach for on a day-to-day basis. I'm not really feeling excited about it, but I am curious. You know, we're already committed. I have this makeup on, so I am curious how many hours of wear time this product will provide. So I'm still gonna take you through my day and do check-ins, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, so I have changed into comfortable clothing. I always do that after filming. I don't know what my deal is. I just cannot stand to be in like somewhat dressed up clothing if I'm just at home, and for the most part I'm just gonna be at home today. So here's your check-in. I think in the camera it looks okay. I just think that, oh my gosh, did not blend as well as I wanted it to. I kind of fibbed a little, not fibbed, but I put on highlighter. I'm sorry, I had to. I was like filming other videos and I'm like, I need highlighter. So if you see the shine on my cheeks, that's what that is. It's actually Wet n Wild, like super affordable highlighter. It's still drugstore, it's still affordable, but that highlighter in the palette was just doing nothing for me. So if you see a little shine on my face, that's what that is. But I mean, the pigmentation is really strong. It is still there. So if you're someone that needs makeup to last a really long time, it's been about 3 hours, and you can see like the blush is still super strong. It doesn't look like it's faded at all, so that might be a selling point for some of you guys, but this is where we're at for 3 hours. I will check back in again in just a few more, and we're gonna keep doing it until all of this product fades off of my face. All right guys, so we're at the mall, and I don't know, I've never heard of this or seen of this, but there is a Kylie cosmetics shop. And if you could only see the line that is going down around the mall, I feel like telling everybody, don't buy it! Buy ColourPop instead, it's the same thing. I just, you know, I know it's about the name, but like seriously, oh my God, this line and security, it's crazy. I did some damage at Sephora, not for me, but for a gift guide that will be coming soon. And we're gonna continue shopping.
Hey Tati.
Hey, what?
How's your makeup today?
You know, I'm actually surprised because it is lasting a really long time. Like the blush has been on, no joke, for like 7 hours strong. So thumbs up for that.
And she was complaining about this thing. Oh, you should have heard her when it started up. It's like $17. Are you kidding me?
It's Essence. You don't expect that from Essence. So it was really hard to apply. I still don't recommend it. I'm just saying it's long wearing and it stayed on my face for a really long time.
I think you look beautiful.
You think it's worth $17?
Yeah, sure.
We're at the mall, so I'm not going to continue walking around too much more with the camera out, but I wanted to do a little bit of a check-in and show you guys in mall lighting. The blush is still there, the contour is still there, the highlight's pretty much gone, but that's where we're at. Puka, we're home! Oh my gosh, we're home! This is the best thing in the world, coming home to Puka, because you feel so much love. Hi, baby. Hi. We weren't gone that long. Thanks for being so excited. Look at that smile.
Yes, I know. I love you too.
Oh, Puka, look at that smile. You guys, I got this in the mail and I think this is so gorgeous. This is such a surprise. This is from a company called Glam Prints, foiled prints, handmade in the US. Look at this on the other side. I need to find a frame for this. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love everything gold and I love Chanel. And then look at how cute with my name. Oh my gosh, I love this. So, so sweet. Thank you so much. I love this. And then I have all of this to deal with. Oh my God, welcome to my world of reviewing products and being totally crazy and organizational and absolutely nuts. And check it out, Tarte sent me an Easy Bake Oven. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. Bake up and makeup with Tarte. I think I'm gonna be giving this to my very best friend's daughter.
I always wanted one of these as a kid, but seriously, like, oh my God. I'm like pausing here because I'm like, wow, maybe I could make some cool stuff. No, you can't. You can't eat gluten. You're not allowed to have any fun in life at all. That's how I feel sometimes. Really dramatic. I'm doing a Sephora gift guide-ish last minute gift guide haul. I'm excited about that. So I am just organizing and that's about it. You guys, the blush lasted. It lasted. I can't believe it lasted this long. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't think it's worth excuse me. I don't think it's worth $18. I made that clear. I think there's a price mistake with what it was ticketed as at Ulta. I just seriously do. For Essence products, I've never seen anything that highly priced, you know? So I don't know about that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But I am gonna use blush again because it had some legit staying power. And every time I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, like why is my blush still blushing? Because I have the kind of face that just wants to like eat makeup, and blush is one of those things that I constantly have to reapply. So even though it was a pain in the neck to apply and it was a little bit blotchy at first, it stayed on my face perfectly all day long. Now the contour is still there and actually not looking half bad. It's not looking super muddy or weird, which is interesting. Like I'm actually enjoying my makeup. I think the thing I didn't like the most was the highlighter. I would apply the blush differently. In the future, I'd use a different brush and more of a light application and then build it up, knowing that it's so crazy pigmented and a little bit tough to blend out. And then, you know, the contour is a little bit on the warmish side, which is not my favorite, but it's not bad. Dude, it's not bad. It stayed on my face all day long. So what do you think? You guys tell me, would you pay $18 for a trio like that from Essence that kind of feels a little bit cheap? It doesn't have a mirror. It doesn't look really glam. It's kind of a lot of money for what you're getting, but the product lasts on your face all freaking day long. Tell me what you think, because I am totally torn. I will continue using the blush, but I don't feel good about totally like recommending this hardcore and being like, yes, go out and spend your money on this, because if you spend double that money, you could get like a really gorgeous palette from Lorac or Tarte, or you know what I'm saying? Like something like really substantial. So that's where I'm like, I can't recommend it. I just can't. Oh my God, I can't. So that's where we are stopping today's video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it if you enjoyed it. I hope to hear from you in the comments. I read everything and I love you guys so, so much. Thanks for watching and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Mwah.